Yeah, it'll be good to get back into games, and the lads have missed it. We've worked hard in the extended pre-season that we have had, and we've worked hard off-season as well. So no, it's been a long time since we've actually had that competitive game. So it's huge for us that we hit the ground running.
Just sum up the magnitude of this season.
Yeah, it's for us. We just take it one game at a time, and we know the pressure is always on us because we're at Celtic and fans expect us to win week in, week out. So for us, there's always pressure on us, and we thrive off that. So it's just about us going out there, taking it game at a time, and making sure we put a performance on that's good, attractive for the fans.
For you as captain, though, how does it feel to be leading the players into a potentially historic season?
For me, it's magnificent for me to be captain of this club, and I've been here so long. I've enjoyed every single moment of it, and for me, I came here to win trophies, and that's my aim, and that's where I want to be. And I want to be picking up trophies. I want to be challenging as well, and we've still got a trophy from last season to play for as well. So we're looking forward to that as well.
That hunger that you had when you joined Celtic still every bit as much there in that belly?
Yeah, it's part of me, to be perfectly honest, and I'm very, very competitive. I always want to win games, and whether it's in training, it's on the park, it's in front of 60,000, or it's in front of nobody. We want to win games, and we know it's going to be difficult. It's going to be something different that we're not used to, playing in front of no fans. But we've had a couple of games recently just to try it out and see what it's like, and we've managed to come through it and play well. So here's hoping we can continue that on Sunday.
I was just wondering, with everything that you can achieve this season as a club, but also personally, I think if you were to do a clean sweep again, I think I'm right in saying that you would have 25 domestic trophies to your name. And I was also just wondering if that might be almost a perfect time to sign off at the very top. Have you had any thoughts on that note?
That's about 70 games down the line. No, none whatsoever. As I say, we take it one game at a time. I enjoy playing. I've got a contract here to the end of the season, so depending on how well I do this season, if I'm still playing, if I'm still involved, if I'm still first choice, that'll be up to the manager and Peter as well. So we'll just take it one game at a time, and here's hoping my performances are as good as they have been the last 14 years, 13 years.
Considering the magnitude of this season, does it give you comfort when you look around the dressing room and you see the experience of the guys that have been there and with that winning mentality of the last couple of years especially?
That's what the gaffer installs in us, that winning mentality, and he was a winner when he played. He was a winner as a manager, and he installs that into all the new players that come in, to the younger players that are coming up that are training with us as well, and the lads automatically have that have been here for that long, and we know what it is like winning trophies, but you've got to earn the right, you've got to work hard, and you've got to do the miles off the park as well as on the park. So for us, we need to make sure we tick all the boxes, we work as hard as we possibly can and work harder than everybody else.
Your manager was saying that he may have a chat with the squad in the next 24 hours just to discuss the season and what it means. Do you see yourself, do you place a responsibility on yourself to sort of do that with the new guys coming in as well, or the guys that have only been here for a couple of years, of how much this actually means, considering A, you're captain, but B, you've been here for so long?
It's the same as every other season for us. Every season's a huge season for us. We demand that everyone turns up to training, plays as well as they possibly can, they work as hard as they can, and they focus 100% on Celtic, and that's what everyone's been doing, whether it's in training, whether it's been off, and you see the standards in training, and you'll hopefully see them in the games as well. And for us, the last 9 seasons have been incredible, but we try and push boundaries every year, and that's what we aim to do this year again.
The manager was saying this season could be a little bit less intense, given the pressure that the club are under to get 7, 8 and 9. To what extent do you agree with that?
Yeah, the manager's always right. So I think for me, there's always pressure on us, no matter what happens, and fans expect us to win at home 3, 4, 5 now all the time, but we need to do the hard work, as I say. We need to make sure that we try and keep as many people fit and as ready as we possibly can, and use the squad wisely as well.
You've obviously coped with that pressure over the years, Scott. What is it you do to do that?
I switch off very well. I go home, I chill out, I relax, and I think play golf for me, and it's a switch off away from football. I come in here and I work extremely hard, as does everybody else.
Is that something you could do easily when you're in younger days?
My younger days, I was a different kind of person. But now I'm more settled, more chilled out, and I enjoy football a lot more than I did then.
You're able to savour the successes a lot more now?
Yeah, I think, as you know, I'm not getting any younger, so I think every game that I play I enjoy. I try and play with a smile on my face. I enjoy winning, and I just try and keep pushing it as far as I possibly can. And one day I know my legs are going to pretty much give in, but as it stands now, I've been managing to keep up with the lads.
Scott, how well prepared do you think you are? Obviously, you've played pre-season friendlies. You're on the same kind of page, all teams, but usually before the start of the season, you've had European games, maybe 4, 5, or 6. Do you feel you maybe slightly behind where you usually would be, or is it?
I think everyone's in the same situation. We had to play local friendlies. We went over to France. We were lucky enough. We got a couple of games over there. So for us, we've done as well as we possibly can in the situation. So you try and make the best of any situation, and the club's done that as they usually do. But for us, it's about now how we start the season on Sunday, and we've worked extremely hard throughout pre-season and the games as well. And now it's focus and make sure we put everything that we've done there in hand on Sunday.
What are your thoughts on 5 subs this season? Is there more chance that you might get subbed? Is that what you're thinking as a player?
Well, congratulations, well done that. There's 5 subs.
What are you thinking as a player? Are you happy about that, or are you not so happy?
It's the rules. The rules are the rules, and I try and stick by them as well as I possibly can do. So 5 subs. We've got a great squad, so we'll use it very, very wisely. I know there's only 3 different times that you can make the subs, so for us, we've got a huge squad, so it benefits us.
Do you think it benefits big clubs more than small clubs?
Yeah, it definitely benefits us. We've looked at our bench in the past and think you could bring on 4, 5, 6 players, and at the time, and we've got the option to bring on 5, but out of 9, so it's a good place for us.
How strange have you found playing with no fans?
It's different because at Celtic Park, you never hear anyone shouting "man on," "close to the left," "squeeze the game, up you go." So we played Ross County at home and found it quite difficult the first 5-10 minutes. People saying "shut right," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can actually hear you here." So for us, it's taking the positives as well. You can hear that, but you also miss the crowd, you miss the fans backing you as well, and they've been fantastic over the last 9 years especially. And for us to get that push, and we can't wait to have them back, but we need to make sure that we deal with this as best as we possibly can in this situation.